Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for choosing my channel. This is your full moon reading for the 1st of August 2023. Moon's in the sign of Aquarius. And I've titled this round of readings, Actions and Consequences. All our actions, words, thoughts and intentions have consequences. The consequences can be welcomed or rejected by us depending on our circumstances, but one thing's for sure, we're responsible for any outcome of our actions. This is timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, there's something here that may resonate with you or for you. It's also general, take from it what you need, discard the rest. Cancer, let's start this reading. Pre-shuffle the cards so we've got more time to read. Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Discs, Four of Pentacles, again, Four of Discs. So I'm going to put that with this Four of Discs, Eight of Wands, Slave of Cups, that is the Page of Cups. Bringing you an extra cup of love. Interesting. So the Ace of Cups, Eight of Scepters. Things are happening fast. Your spiritual aspirations, your development, leveling up, rising high on the ladder of enlightenment or higher expanding consciousness. It's well and truly happening for you, Cancer. Your mind's expanding, you're opening your mind. You can access your higher self easily. Now this Four of Pentacles, materialism this card is called, and I call it, it's a sign of someone who's frugal with their material goods, with their growth, their wealth. Not mean or tight, just frugal, just watching after what they've got. So that's very much a concern of yours right now, watching the pennies, making sure they're not escaping to the wrong hands, not spending recklessly, not spending on things that you don't need or that, don't benefit you. You have the Two of Swords, you have opposition. There's something that needs to be balanced out. You have your opinion, they have theirs. Obviously, you need to know all the ins and the outs of the situation to make an informed decision here. So they're as much responsible for their actions as you are for yours. So, but you got the Ace of Cups, you have an extra cup here, so we can say you have the Two of Cups, you have the choice of love maybe, you have the choice of spirit, when to connect, when not to connect, and how much to connect, and how far it should go. Regulating one's spiritual ascension is very important, because you're going to have to manage the information that comes in at any one time, and information at the moment is coming in very fast, so sometimes you need to put a little brake on and saying, well, come on, universe, I'm just dealing with what you've just given me, and now you're putting some other stuff on my plate. So just tell them not to to overload you with information that you haven't processed yet, while you haven't processed the old information yet. So you need to go step by step, and you need to let the universe know that is what you're doing, so you're not getting spiritually overloaded, which can cause obviously confusion, it can cause you to think that you're not up to this, that you're not up to looking at your higher self, or you're not up to enlightenment, you know, and awareness, increased awareness. Yes, you are up to it, but it has to be in steps, increments that you can handle and that you can process. So yeah, action. Yeah, okay, we've seen that. Action is happening very fast for you. Causes confusion for you. Here we have it. Perhaps you take... It's like a dance of the universe here. You're coming out of this flower. So, expanding your mind, reaching up to higher consciousness, reaching within, looking within, making sure that you're enjoying the ride and that you're not just being dragged along and exhausted and overworked and too many things are demanded from you. So you have to be very, very careful. We have blinded by bias, so this may be preconceived ideas that you have. So you have to have patience, and especially with yourself, because any prejudices that you have, any preconceived ideas, any fixed opinions, old constructs, conditionings from childhood, from the past, are rearing their ugly head. Well, it might not be a too ugly head, but they're rearing their head and they want to be seen, they want to be dealt with. So you're dealing with the prejudices of the past, I guess, and you knew how that affected your path, and it didn't affect it very positively. So you're making sure it doesn't happen again. You don't want to repeat the same mistakes. You don't want to go down the same path that you've been down already, because the old cycles have to end. You are stepping into a brighter future, Cancer. So releasing the old constructs here, the old biases, is recommended. We have an artificial heart here. This is when you shield your heart. You sometimes you pretend that you can feel, but inside you really, it's dead. The feelings are gone, and that happens when we have to deal with stuff that we're not ready for. So all you're doing is you're shielding. It's a 12, it's a 2 and a 1 is a 3. So you're shielding your heart, you're trying to bring balance into your heart chakra. The artificial heart is what you show when you have to protect your heart and you don't want to show your real heart, because you're careful. You have to be careful. You have to choose your path very carefully. You have to choose your words, your actions, your friends. You have to choose everything very carefully. So, Cancer, wow. Very inspirational, spiritual reading here. Lots of things happening on the spiritual plane, as well as having to deal with hanging on to your material wealth, what you've already accumulated, making sure it doesn't run through your fingers, so you're not bleeding money here, there and everywhere. Sometimes that takes a lot of willpower. So, hope you enjoyed this reading, and thanks again for choosing my channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.